So someone recommended I try the Harvest Moon Daggers, which I did with Venomous, but I also tried with Wingrave, and I left a timestamp in the video if you want to skip to his section. This is my first time using the daggers in the game. I gotta say, I'm having a blast. Mostly because they're so easy to use, and you can use the power whenever. Don't really need to time it. Take a look. To build up the dagger's Q power, just start hammering with light attacks. When one of the 3 small diamond-shaped icons fills up, then swing with a heavy attack. Those attacks then fill up the dagger icon, and when it's all the way to the top, you press Q to release the ability Light and Shadow, which creates a sigil of light and shadow on the ground, damaging enemies. But also, enemies and allies within the sigil are imbued with either light or shadow. Your character is imbued with both. Players deal bonus damage to enemies imbued with the opposite effect, but since you have both, you get bonus damage to all enemies. This lasts while the meter runs down, then resets to start the process over. It looks flashy and is a stark contrast to Venomous's purple clouds that are left everywhere in her wake. This is definitely another weapon you would want, especially if you like to feel fast, and especially if you like to be close up and personal. With an easy to use power up that doesn't require positioning, it always feels good to use, and I never felt like I had to save it for a certain time, such as a boss fight. Next, I needed to play Wingrave some more since he was close to level 30. So I tried equipping the daggers with him just for a bit. Whenever I played Wingrave with the two-hander, his moves always felt a little heavy and cumbersome. But Harvest Moon completely removes that feeling and Wingrave feels fresh again. The character is such a manly beast that it almost feels unfair to have him wield daggers. Because you have the shield ability and the one that taunts and heals, then of course his bubble. Last, I'm going to compare Harvest Moon to Slicer and Dicer, which you can buy in the weapon shop. I didn't use them much, but I got a good grip on how they feel in just a couple levels. So after filling up the weapon bar, hitting Q will perform an AoE dagger throw. Then all your attacks after that will hit for double while the meter is active. Not nearly as sweet looking as the Harvest Moon effect, plus there's no buffing party members, but I do appreciate the AoE, which will be handy in many situations. For only 4,500 gold, not bad at all. I'm looking forward to trying out some of the daggers later on. If you have played with these weapons before, let me know what you think and what do you like best. What weapon do you think I should try out next? Here's some more action if you want to check it out. Otherwise, catch you all next week.